Hey, I'm just out roaming, looking for a place to camp for the night. And I remember I've been here thousands of times, but I've never brought you here. So I want to show it to you. There's a camper van. Well, the sun's going to wash it out, but when you come in, there's a bunch of little, I can't get the sun out of the way, a bunch of little picnic areas. Got a dumpster, large parking lot, picnic area over there. And let me get you turned around and I'll show you what this place is. This is a pretty cool place. I like it. I haven't been here in a while because it's usually always super busy, and it'll get busy. I guarantee you before I leave, there'll be several cars in this parking lot. Most of my followers, well, the locals in this area, already know what this place is. Some of you who don't live around here, you probably don't, so I'm gonna tell you. And yes, got my coffee. It's early morning. There's a camper van. But I from the last video, this is actually the same day, the last video you watched, this is the next morning of that trip. I'm making my way closer to town, to the area I live in. That way when I get up in the morning, I'm skipping the jump to work. So well, there's a weird noise. Anyway, so I'm in a Hematite Trail. This is Land Between the Lakes National Recreation Area. This trail is quite large. Starts there, goes all the way around the lake, all the way there. We might actually walk it, I don't know. Gotta drink my coffee, so. But it has, like I told you, large parking. Can't really see it, but all the spots too, there's got picnic tables, dumpster, picnic tables. I had to take a drink of my coffee, folks. It ain't bad manners, it's just good coffee. Has a pit toilet. Squirrel, scared me, it's right here beside me. There's a little information about Land Between the Lakes. It's so small, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. But it'd be better just get on their website and look it up. They call it Land Between the Lakes because you got the river and a lake, and you got a river on this side and a lake, hence Land Between the Lakes. This is just information, facilities, and what they have available there. You can get on the website and get all that information. I have lots of activities out here. Again, you can get on the website and get all this information. I'm just giving you a general rough idea. Fishing information. Again, you can get on the website and get all that, so it'd be easier for you to read. But we're at the beginning of the trailhead. Usually, I don't know if you can see that concrete in that wall, there's usually water spilling over there. So the lake must be a little bit low. Man, that coffee's good this morning. Good. I don't know if I'll do the trail or not. I actually need to get a little bit closer to town. I'm still quite a ways off. Well, I'm really not that far, but I'm not as close as I want to be. Got some more tables. No limit on sunfish, less than 8 inches. Day limit of 10 sunfish, 8 inches larger. Statewide regulations apply to all of the fish. So we're going to go these stairs. And what's usually cool, see these blocks? There's usually water right here. And they got these blocks where you can walk. Actually, to be truthful, these blocks are here to catch debris. But usually they're shallow enough you can walk on them. There's the Hematite Lake. Don't see much activity out there fish-wise. There's usually water spilling over here. Little spillway going into the creek. Oh, a little bit of water coming through there. Oh, scared of ducks. I didn't even know they was over there. Man, can't have nothing nice around here. Yeah, it's so peaceful and quiet. If I'd shut up, it'd be almost perfect. Looks like the lily pads have, completely just taken over this lake. They didn't used to be this bad out here. But anywho, this is Hematite Lake. If you're ever in the area, stop by. It's a good little place to have a picnic. Just hang out, maybe stretch your legs if you've been on a long car ride. In the hot summers, it's usually always shaded around here. Well, in that area I was showing you over there, and the trail's shaded. So it's usually, temperature-wise, nice and cool. It's a good place to hang out for the day if you just not really want to do a whole lot, just kind of be outside. It's a good place to hang out. And it's usually busy. Now when I say busy, it's usually a lot of people here, but they're all out on the trail, and they're all, maybe some will be over here fishing, or they're not just all gathered up right there in one spot. So even though there'll be a lot of cars and people here, it doesn't seem like it, because they're spread out. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna shut this whole camera off, and I'm gonna do just what I said. I'm gonna enjoy this area for a little while, then move on down the road. Alright, I'll probably see you folks later. Alright, I moved up the road a little bit. There's the advertisement for Hematite Lake, which is just, you turn right over there to get to it. I moved up the road just a little bit, not very far, because as soon as I turned the camera off, people just start pouring in. There's already 4 or 5 cars in there. But I want to come down and show you this area. Now I showed you an old furnace. I don't know, it's been several videos ago. He's out on a motorcycle. I stopped at an old iron ore furnace. Well, here's another one. This one's not in as good a shape. But here, let me pause this and I'll get over to the sign and let you see it. Alright, this is the iron production furnace, operated 24 hours a day, 6 days a week. And that's what it used to look like years and years ago. Oh, side note, recipe for iron. Deer over there playing, keeps getting me distracted. 40 to 50 layers of mixture were required for each firing. 25 bushels of charcoal, 800 pounds of ore, 80 pounds of limestone. But that's what it used to look like. And this is what it looks like today. But this thing's old. And just the base is there, the furnace part where the fire was, it would have went way up, pretty high. Now, the other one I showed you is in immaculate shape, but it's made out of limestone. This one looks to be brick. So that's part of the reason why it hasn't survived as well. There used to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there was 5 furnaces in this area. Can't remember exactly. You can do your research. Now the nature station, you go up this road and turn right. It's just right over there, but it's not open yet. It's super early in the morning. Actually, I don't know if it's open today, to be honest. But the nature station is where they take care of injured animals. They got coyotes over there. And they got owls, foxes, an eagle. And that's going to be the permanent home because they're injured to the point they can't be returned back to nature. So they live up there, and it's a pretty neat place to go look. But this is the Long Creek Honker Lake area. And I could have parked over here, but it was just as easy for me to park right there. But if you're looking for a spot to hang out for the day, no camping's allowed in this area. I don't even think you can backwoods camp in the woods, backpack in this particular area. Because of just what's all around here, the main reason. But you can spend the day here. This is all day use. Got a trail. Yeah, it's got a sign right there that says no camping. Which, in this national park or forest, trust me, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of acres to camp on. Don't think there's no place to camp. It's just this particular area you can't. But this is the Long Creek Trail. It's 0.26 mile paved path. So it's roughly a quarter mile paved path travels through bottomland hardwood forest with sycamores, sweet gum, oak stands, and a rich variety of plant life. Permanent trail use foot traffic, wheelchairs, paved flat, accessible, difficult, easy. Huh. So you pretty much just walk, do a U-turn, and you have to backtrack. So really it's 0.26 miles. You got to double that because you come down the trail and then you got to walk back. So it's really double that, roughly a half mile. But it's still pretty neat. You know what? I ain't doing nothing. Still sipping on my coffee. Might as well take the trail. Let me pause this so this video don't get super long. No, actually I'm gonna leave the camera going in case we see something cool, and then I can, I can chop it up, cut a lot of the boring stuff out. I don't think I've actually ever been on this trail, to be truthful. And I've been all over these woods. I mean, I don't think there's 500 feet that I haven't walked across. But obviously there is, because I don't remember being on this trail. One main reason, before we get too far into it, let me stress, this is a great area. Got kids, or you're just looking for a place to hang out for the day. You got Honker Lake over there, Hematite Lake. Great places to hang out, picnic. You got the nature station, wildlife viewing area. You got these trails. This is a great place to hang out, spend the day, have a picnic. The reason I don't hardly ever come here because I like my solitude. I like to kind of do things on my own, and and this place gets pretty busy. A lot of people use this area, mainly the locals. A lot of the visitors don't even come out here and explore. They never get off the beaten path, so they don't get to see all this cool stuff. Most of the locals come out here and hang out, fish or whatever. I just don't come here because it gets crowded and a whole lot of stuff going on. I just like my solitude. So. But we're going to do it today. All right, it looks like it's not much happening right here, so I'm gonna pause the old camera, and we get a little further down, I'll bring you back. All right, you see my little buddy over there? See that brown? The little deer looking at me. Hold the camera still. It's probably not 30-35 feet away, but I'm at the end of the trail. I'm gonna turn around and ease this way so I don't disturb the little fella who's out here doing their thing, their morning routine, looking for food and whatnot. I'm already at the end of the trail. That sign said point. You can go on. Still looking at me. You can go on. I ain't gonna bother you. Go on and do what you're doing. So yeah, you can kind of see it here. If you look, see that little opening spot down there, way down? That's the beginning of the trail. That's where we came in on. You remember it showed a straight line and then a loop? Well, I'm on that loop part. If you look right here, this is the main trail we came in on. Here's the little loop-de-loop. You go up there, loops around, and goes back that way. I see you. I ain't gonna bother you. Little dog's right there. She's not afraid of me. She don't have her tail up, so she knows I ain't gonna bother her. But anyway, yeah, that sign said it was 0.26 of a mile. Well, it didn't seem like I didn't walk maybe 3 minutes. I mean, isn't 0.5 a half mile? So 0.26 would be roughly a quarter mile. I'm confused because it don't seem like I went that far. And you can actually, from this little loop-de-loop, you can actually see the entrance where you came in. I don't think they measured it right. I'm gonna bring my tape measure out here one day and measure it. Here's a little swampy area. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been on this trail because I don't remember none of this. This would be a good spot in the middle of summer. Well, maybe even now. It's cold right now, but here in about an hour or two when the sun gets up and high, it's gonna get hot again. We're in that part of the year where it's cool and chilly at night and hot in the days. But I bet in the heat of summer, this thing is full of snakes. I guarantee you there's snakes all over this probably. This would be a good place to put a trail camera. I would never do it because the yahoos that run around here and steal it. I've lost a couple out here. You know, as nice as this place is, you still got the yahoos that come out and throw the trash on the ground and spray paint things, and you know, they're always gonna be out messing things up. That's what they feel like, you know, that's their purpose in life. Always gotta be messing with something. So I would never put a trail camera here because they would steal it. But I bet you would see a lot of animals right here in the summer. You know, coyotes, bears. We've been getting a lot of bear sightings in here, which this isn't technically bear country. I know they've been here. I've seen them with my own eyes. But now they're starting to get more and more people starting to have sightings of black bear here. 2 years ago, year and a half, 2 years ago, I've seen black bear out here. I knew they was here. It's just, I guess there's more coming in the area because they're starting to see it more often now. Of course, I bet we ain't 35 minutes from Tennessee, so Tennessee's covered up with bears, so why wouldn't there be bears here? But I'm gonna head back out this way. I'm gonna leave the camera running just for a minute because my little girlfriend's probably still out here. See if we see her again. And I'm gonna head on back to the van and probably ease on down the road. I don't see her yet. She's around here somewhere. Where you at, girl? I didn't hear her run or anything while I was over there. So she should be right here in this area somewhere. I feel like a lot of the deer out here have come to know me because I know it sounds silly, but I'm out here in these woods so much. And I'm all over I'm everywhere pretty much. And deer just walk right by me. They don't, I don't know, it's like they don't care that I'm around. Now they don't come right up to me where I can pet them, but they've come as close as 15, 20 feet, just walk past me. Don't blow, don't raise their tail or nothing. They don't really seem to care that I'm out here. I don't see her, she's moved on. She don't care that I'm here either. Yeah, I don't see her. Of course, they blend in and they move so silently you don't really notice them. Anyway, she's just doing her thing and I'm doing mine. So, alright, folks, I'm gonna shut this whole camera off. Ease on back to the van and probably head towards town a little bit. I'll see y'all here in a little bit. I know you guys can't see me, it's super dark because it's late at night. I don't remember where I talked to you last. I think we was walking around some trails or something today. I can't remember, but anyway, I've just spent the day just pretty much bumming around. I mean, didn't really go nowhere, didn't really do a whole lot. Just kind of took it easy, enjoyed the day. I know we walked some trails this morning. And then, I don't remember. I guess that's the last time I seen you, but I went to the, where did I go? I know I went to some boat ramps and kind of walked around and looked, and I went somewhere else. Anyway, it don't matter. The day is, as you can see, it's dark. Here, let me turn it around. As you can see, it's dark. Man, my windshield's dirty. I will clean it, I promise. Probably first Tuesday of last month. I promise I'll clean it. But yeah, the day's coming to an end. I found me a place to park for the night. I've done been here for a minute anyway. Then took me a shower. Got my fat boy clothes on. Just gonna sit here and take it easy. Now I wanted to show you this because, as y'all know, the front of my little step van is junked up. Who is that? I thought that was my camera light. Get on out of here. Get on out of here. Anyway, as you know, I've got my tape measure and some tape and nothing of value up here, because if you put anything of value up here, people will steal it. Just random junk to kind of make it look like I don't know, carpenter's van, plumber's van, or something of that nature, just to make it look like an old work van. And with the van being shaped the way it is, or the body style I'm talking about. Ooh, that light's putting off a big glare right there in it. That my dirty windshield. With my van looking the way it does, and then me kind of keeping the front, where is it at? There. Keeping the front, trying to make it look like an old work van. I got some jokes up here and whatnot. It allows me to park at places like this. Now I know this area. I can't tell the exact area I'm in. Some of y'all will know. I know a lot of you will know. But just for safety reasons, I can't give the exact area I'm in, because you got some few people that are a couple fries short of a Happy Meal. This area I'm in, they're doing a lot of electrical work and they're working on stuff. And they got some electricians have a temporary little area set up here. Can't really see it, but there's some empty spools that wire came on. They got some little bit of junk back here. They got their portage on and their little, I don't know what that is, maybe an office or supply room or something. I really don't know what it is, but it's a locked container. So I can park right here beside this, and I don't think anybody's going to say anything. Well, for one thing, this particular area, everybody knows me and my van, so they're probably wondering what in the world I'm doing sitting right here anyway. But as far as, say, the police or, you know, anybody in that area, they're not gonna think twice about me parking here. I'm gonna blend right in. That and this, as you can see, that fella right there is fixing to go get his boat. Man, my windshield's so dirty. I'm sorry, guys. That's a street light blasting us out. But this guy is fixing to get his boat, which is sitting right there. I'm at a boat ramp. They actually allow 14-day parking here, not camping. Let me stress, they don't allow 14-day camping. They don't allow any camping. They allow up to 14 days of parking your vehicle that you pulled your boat in here with. So that kind of gives me an edge there also. I can park here, and me getting over here by this electrical, I don't know what these guys got here, but they're electricians. I'm blending right in. Can't get no more camouflage than that. All right, well, I'm gonna get off here, get settled in. It was hot today. It got up to 89 and pretty muggy. So I'm waiting for the old camper van to cool down. I got my door open here, my exhaust fan on. It got pretty muggy in here. It's hot. It's really too hot to lay down. Now you're probably wondering why. I know I'm rambling. I like to talk. You're probably wondering why. Well, why in the world are you staying in an old hot van when you got a cabin with air conditioner or, you know, fans or whatever? You could be comfortable in there. Well, I enjoy it. You know, I don't know how to explain it to folks who don't understand. Some of you do. Some of you that live an alternate lifestyle, whether it be on a motorcycle, tent, van, boat, whatever, you understand there's something in your brain that you're not comfortable, or, well, I shouldn't say comfortable, you're not happy or satisfied in a certain situation, say a house or an apartment or whatever. You like being whatever it is you're in, you know, a boat, camper van, tent, motorcycle, whatever. You enjoy that. That's what makes you happy. And that's why I'm in this old van tonight. Now, to be honest, I'll probably take it back to the cabin tomorrow, because during the week I got a lot of running I got to do and some stuff, and it just makes it easier to drive the little Toyota. I've got the motorcycle in another town at my brother's house because of certain health issues, you know, with my back and everything. I just can't really ride right now, so I stored it at his house. Took one thing away and put something else there. Back to the subject at hand. I don't expect anybody to understand this. I know it makes no sense to you. Why in the world do you want to be out here in no hot, muggy van when you can be in a cabin, or, well, for my, you know, my instance, I could be in a cabin, nice and comfortable. Well, I just enjoy it. I don't know how to explain it, and I'm not going to try to. I just enjoy it. I mean, yeah, it's hard. You watch YouTube, and they make it look so glamorous. Oh, they're just sipping on their wine, sitting around a beach somewhere, and butterflies are flying around. Well, that's not true. I mean, yeah, some days it is like that, but 94% of the time it's not. 94% of the time it's like this. Uncomfortable. Well, I shouldn't say uncomfortable. It's just, you know, there's some struggles that come along with it. I've got everything I need. I've got shower, I got refrigerator, I've got ways to cook, got a wonderful bed, got entertainment. You know, I got everything I need. So don't get me wrong, I shouldn't say I'm struggling. Now, if I had a choice, I would be out in the woods. I would be out there, way out there by myself, me and the squirrels and the bears and the coyotes and the ghosts and all that. But considering I gotta go back to work tomorrow, I want to be closer to town, to where I can sleep in, wouldn't have to get up real early. You know, I can be close and just get up and make my coffee and get woke up and ease on to work. So that's why I'm sitting here. All right, I don't know how I got off on that long ramble, but there you go. I guess I'll probably get off here, shut her down, and maybe see you folks tomorrow. I probably will. I'll bring you back, because I'm going back to cabin tomorrow, so I'll talk to you then. All right, see you tomorrow. Well, hello, it's me again, Margaret. I'm off the clock. I know this night I said, I think it was last night. But anyway, I said I was going to go back to the cabin day. You know, I went ahead and stayed out an extra night in the camper van. As you can see, I'm in it right now. And I'm pretty sure it was last night I said I was going to go back to cabin day. But, you know, the weather's really nice. It's cooled way off. Nice cool breeze. Beautiful sun. Here, let me show you. I'll turn you around. Beautiful sunny day. Nice and cool. It's not, it's warm, but it's not like unbearably hot. Tonight's supposed to be 52, I think it is. And I got off work and I said, well, you know, I think I'm gonna stay out one more night, and I'll probably go back to the cabin tomorrow, but I'm gonna stay in the old camper van again tonight because I really enjoy it. So anyway, I'm hanging out down here at the dam. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gates open right now. Still letting some of that surge water out from that Hurricane Helene, or how you say it? I don't know how you say it. It's just a hurricane. But anyway, yeah, speaking of that, probably by the time you see this, it's probably already going to hit Florida, man. Them poor people in Florida are going to get nailed again. So y'all keep them in your prayers. You know, like I heard some people saying yesterday, well, you know, they live down there knowing hurricane. Well, it don't matter. You know, it's still destruction. Whether they choose to live in the hurricane zone or not, it's still bad to see people's lives get destroyed like that. So when you go to bed at night, remember them folks in Florida. You know, like I said, every time you see this, it's probably doesn't land it, but they're fixing to get hit again by Milton, I think's the name of it. Which thankfully I've been keeping track with it. It's a Hurricane 5 now, Category 5. But I think they're saying by the time it hits, and you'll probably already know by the time you see this, but it's supposed to be a low 3. So that's, you know, that's still bad. Don't get me wrong, but it's better than a 5. So anyway, this is what I'm doing. Don't ground me. I'm checking in with you. This is what I'm doing. I'm probably going to hang out here for a little while. May even fix me something to eat. You know, I probably will. I'll probably go ahead and cook me a good meal. Normally I don't like heating the van up like that because it's really already unbearably hot. But it feels pretty good. I just looked at the thermometer. I was just back there changing clothes, and the thermometer says it's only 72 degrees in the back. So that's, you know, that's comfortable to me. I mean, ooh, almost dropped you. Watch your head. Watch your head. Almost dropped you. But yeah, it's going to get pretty warm back there with the old stove running, but it should cool off pretty quick. Because I'm not going to stay here tonight. Well, you can anyway. They'll run you off. I've done tried. So I already know they will run you off. But I'll probably hang out here. This is kind of like a day use area, so I'll hang out here today for a couple hours, not the whole day, but fix me a meal, eat my meal while I'm watching the water come out of the gates over there, and then I'll go find me a place to camp out for the night. So anywho, hope y'all had a great day or great night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you here in just a little bit. I got my dinner made. I decided to go with something easy, just macaroni, kielbasa, sausage, and cheese. I'm thinking about putting a little dab of that Italian on there. I don't know if I will. Yeah, I probably will. But that's pretty much going to be dinner. I like it. You may think it looks like dog food, but I love stuff like this. Might as well be happy when you eat. Nobody's happy eating sticks and leaves. They're happy when they're eating cookies and stuff like this. All right. Just want to show you my dinner to make you hungry, so you can go in your kitchen and get you something to eat. I'll see you here in a little bit. Well, it's morning time. Got my coffee made. Another great night's sleep. I camped out in another public parking lot. This one I don't want to tell where it's at or give any idea because coffee's steaming up my window. Because it's a spot I use quite often, and I don't want to blow my cover here because technically you're supposed to be a resident of this area to park here. You know, it ain't that big of a deal. They don't really push it that hard, but um, I guess the right person knew, because I do know the people who work at this location, and they're all pretty nice and really could care less. But there's one that works here that just loves their job, and they love nothing more than to just stir up drama. So I ain't gonna say where it's at. But anyways, another successful night of camping. I don't know if you call it camping, stealth camping. I don't know. I don't use them terms. I had a good night's sleep, put that away. Got my coffee, gotten ready for work, ready to go. Shut this thing down and head on over to the job. I probably won't see you again until I get back to the cabin this afternoon, but either or, I'll see you here in a little bit. Well, made it to work. I guess you can look at that and figure out what I do. Yes, that's what I do. I be mowing grass. Alright, I can't be playing on this camera all day. Let me drink a little coffee and get to work. As you can see, we're back at the cabin. There's that annoying light that keeps glaring. There's the other one that keeps glaring. But yeah, had a pretty good time. What was we out? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 4 days. Had fun. I'm glad to be getting back out. But right now I'm back in the cabin. Gotta do a few things. Tomorrow I need to run a couple towns over, and it's just a lot easier if I drive the car. So I came back here, but I'm already wanting to go back out. I just got back here, and I'm already wanting to go back out. So probably not tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna jump back in there Thursday, go back out. We'll see what happens though, but definitely this weekend we're gonna take it back out. But I'm gonna try to get it back in at Thursday. We'll see what happens. But anyway, appreciate y'all joining me and watching my crazy world. Say hello to all my friends, my subscribers, new and old, family. Yeah, just get out there and enjoy life. Life's too short to plan, for a certain day to go enjoy life. Just get out there and do it now. You don't know if you got tomorrow. So anyway, till I see you next time. God bless you.